Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, March 30th. Tesla is building a new Tesla semi-production line at a new building near its Gigafactory Nevada plant, and it plans to produce 5 electric trucks per week. This is according to sources familiar with the matter. Over the last few weeks, we have been trying to gauge the situation regarding the Tesla semi-production after some vague comments from Elon Musk about the program being constrained by battery cell production. Musk clarified the scale when he said, quote, "Demand is no problem, but near-term cell supply makes it hard to scale semi. The limitation will be less onerous next year." Now, on top of this, we have information regarding Tesla's production line for the semi. Reliable sources familiar with the matter told Electrek that Tesla is currently building a low-volume Tesla semi-production line at Gigafactory Nevada. Once completed, they expect to produce about 5 Tesla semis per week. The plan is still for volume production to happen at Gigafactory Austin in Texas, once Tesla can ramp up battery cell production there. Tesla and Toyota are rumored to be partnering on a new electric SUV, but it's based on a report that doesn't have a lot of credibility. The report is coming from Korean reporter Choi Won-seok. He based the report on a single unnamed Japanese automobile industry source, as he said. Translated from Korean, it reads, quote, "It is reported that Tesla and Toyota have reviewed the partnership since last year and are approaching the final stage. According to an official from the Japanese automobile industry on the 28th, Tesla and Toyota are considering jointly developing a small electric SUV platform, the car's basic skeleton. The partnership review has been conducted since last year. Toyota provides the vehicle platform to Tesla, and instead, Tesla provides some of the electronic control platform and software technology on board its vehicle to Toyota." Now, Tesla and Toyota used to have a partnership. It consisted of Tesla supplying powertrains for the RAV4, but that has been discontinued for some time. Again, this big claim of the two working together has no proof, and as we see it, this is a flimsy, unknown source being cited. In a new video, we get a rare look at Tesla's full self-driving beta software at work through what it can see as it navigates through a city street. Tesla is currently testing the feature-complete version of the full self-driving package in beta. This is with a few thousand customers and employees through its early access program. One of these customers overlaid the computer's visualization with the road footage, and it looks quite impressive. The overlay shows lines for each lane everywhere, lights, obstacles, curbs, and has a very futuristic tone. All of this occurred even when the vehicle was driving itself in the dark. Some are skeptical of the machine's ability to learn and navigate roads in adverse weather, since the majority of testing is being performed in California. Kia has unveiled today the Kia EV6, an electric crossover based on the Hyundai eGMP platform, and the specs are basically the same as the recently unveiled Hyundai Ioniq 5, but it's in a different package. The EV6 can be equipped with 2 battery pack options, 58 and 77.4 kilowatt hours. It can also use a dual or single motor. Kia claims that the most efficient version, with the bigger battery pack and single rear-wheel drive motor, can get over 510 kilometers from a single charge. If we apply the EPA averages, we're guessing that's going to be about 250 miles of range. Where the EV6 differentiates itself from the Ioniq 5 is with the design packaging. Kia says the EV6 uses a human-centered progressive design. In my opinion, it looks pretty good. Approaching April 1st, the USA arm of Volkswagen has officially announced that they have changed their name to Volkswagen, as in electric Volkswagen. The dad pun was made official with a press release that noted the company's shift to entirely electric future. VW has already made it clear from the very highest echelons of the company that they are going all in with electric cars, infrastructure, battery production, AI development, and more. If there was ever a company, and if there was ever a time, it would be VW right now. The timing being so perilously close to April Fool's is a red flag, but it's the only red flag. VW also sent out an updated logo wording stating that they will roll out the change and send new signage to dealers across the country. The change seems to be specific to the U.S. market, with nothing in the press release mentioning other markets at all. In a lawsuit filed in Cook County Court, Illinois, Rivian and Lucid Motors are being sued for their direct-to-consumer business model. The suit also lists Illinois Secretary Jesse White as a defendant. It claims the office has, quote, abandoned its enforcement role. The 70-page lawsuit was filed by the Illinois Automobile Dealers Association, Chicago Automobile Trade Association, and a laundry list of individual dealers. It alleges Rivian's unlicensed sales operations are in violation of the state law requiring franchise dealers to sell new vehicles. Furthermore, the suit says the Secretary of State's office is turning a blind eye to these violations. For Illinois auto dealers and their franchises, it's not the first battle against direct-to-consumer EV sales. The trade association took similar tactics against Tesla after it debuted the Model S in 2012. 7 years later, the auto dealers, Secretary of State, and Tesla entered into an agreement allowing the automaker no more than 13 dealer licenses in the state. The agreement reportedly included an assurance that Illinois Secretary of State Jesse White would not issue any other licenses to manufacturers authorizing direct-to-consumer sales. Electrek takes a look at one of the lesser-known EV manufacturers. This time it's Magna International. Magna is a mobility manufacturer specializing in automotive components. As a contract manufacturer for other OEMs, Magna has designed and produced countless components for nearly every other major automaker on the planet. They're actually not a small company at all, being in business for more than 64 years. They even manufacture complete vehicles for other OEMs that currently include some low-volume electric vehicles. In the electrification of vehicles especially, Magna is developing unique and scalable solutions that target issues current OEMs face in terms of efficiency and cost. Magna is producing a variety of motors, axles, drop-in replacement units, battery packs in all varieties, and much more. Magna recently announced a joint venture and agreement with LG to expand its powertrain electrification. The next big focus for Magna International will be getting the highest efficiency and power density out of its products at the lowest cost. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, a waste-to-hydrogen facility at the Sunamachi Water Reclamation Center has now been completed as planned. It will process 1 ton of dried sewage sludge per day to generate 40 to 50 kilograms of hydrogen in that time. In addition to wastewater sewage, plastic, paper, municipal solid waste, and other refuse, it'll be heated to a high temperature and converted into a gas from which pure hydrogen is extracted. The facility is carbon neutral and generates its own fuel in a closed-loop process. President Joe Biden invited 40 world leaders to a virtual Leaders Summit on climate on April 22nd and 23rd. The start of the summer coincides with Earth Day, actually. It will be live-streamed for the public viewing. By that time, the U.S. will have announced a 2030 emissions target as its new nationally determined contribution under the Paris Agreement. The Leaders Summit on Climate will, quote, underscore the urgency and economic benefits of stronger climate action. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.